Hey everyone, welcome back. Do you have a dryer that looks like this and sounds like this? Take a listen. Well, if it does, and especially at the end there, you saw when I opened the door, it kept making that noise for a second. Well, this video is going to help you identify exactly what it is. So first things first, I looked down below the lint trap because I suspected there could possibly be something stuck down there. So that's a pro tip. Look down below the lint trap, make sure there's nothing down there. Next pro tip, safety first. Unplug the machine you're working on. PPE, gloves, glasses, knee pads, headlight, whatever you need. You can also see pro tip number 3. I got a screw holder there, a little tray, magnetic. So to start taking this dryer apart, there's 2 screws down at the bottom. Then you're going to go ahead and take those out, tilt it upwards, out at the bottom towards you, and then pull down. The door switch has some connectors on it. Pro tip number 4, take a picture so you know what order they go in. So you see I took a picture there, disconnecting them, putting the front panel to the side. I'm just kind of taking a look in there to see if I see anything, because at this point I still wasn't sure what it was. I mean, I had a pretty good idea what it would be, but I wasn't 100%. So I was just looking in there trying to see if the rollers were messed up or if there's something weird going on. Next thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to unscrew this front drum support bracket or bushing, however you want to call it. Basically the front of the drum sits on it and spins on it. It's just 4 or 5/16 screws. Go ahead and take those out, pull it out. You can see there I'm already getting close to what's going on. You saw me touch the blower wheel there. Yeah, with these older dryers, you're going to have a lot more of these kind of wires going to individual components instead of like, quick connectors and wire harnesses that you can easily detach. A lot of these have these like spade connectors you actually have to take off of the component. So yeah, just disconnect some of those, like from the light bulb, put that to the side. As you can see, I'm checking out the blower wheel. I know you guys don't get to see the best angle on it here, but you can see it free spinning there, which means it's not attached to the motor. So if you guessed blower wheel, you were right. The blower wheel has broken off from the motor and is no longer spinning with the motor. It's now hardly spinning at all. So what you essentially have to do right now is you have to take apart that blower wheel housing. And you know what, you guys actually are blessed in this video because this was actually 2 separate days. I diagnosed it and I took that video, and then I actually ordered the part and came back a couple days later, and I still hadn't uploaded the diagnostic video. So I said, you know what, let me just go ahead and put them all in one video for you guys. So that's what I did. Some of these are a little bit hard to get to, so you may have to utilize a right angle elbow bit there for you. That's another pro tip. What is that, 5 or 6? Let me know down below. So yeah, I like to use that little DeWalt right angle. That thing helps so much. Helps me get there. There's a couple that I can't quite see from my perspective where I'm at. So you're gonna see me kind of taking one out, pulling on it, taking another out, pulling on it, and it slowly comes out, and then I realize, oh, there's one down here below the thermostat. Oh, there's one under here below this felt. There's one over here. So anyway, yeah, you just go ahead and you want to take all those out. As you can see there, I got another pro tip for you. That's another DeWalt's like a swivel extension there, which helps you get, I don't even know, what is that, like a I don't even know, 120 degree angle, something like that, where it's just kind of bent. Man, those come in handy a lot. This dryer actually is very convenient to work on because the blower wheel is not screwed onto the motor. It's actually just held on with a with a clamp and with a, what is it called? Alright, well now you can kind of see the blower wheel there. You can see some of those pieces. That definitely shouldn't be like that. It's supposed to be firmly fixed to the motor. So you can see there that there's a snap ring. And I do have snap ring pliers, but they're in the truck. And this one was actually a fairly decent size. So another pro tip, which you can do if you're if you're delicate enough and inclined, you can actually use these little pick tools to just spread it apart just enough to get it off of there. And I know some of them, you kind of have to pick your battles here, because some of them will break. I've had them break in the past like that. But then again, that would happen with snap ring pliers too. So if they're old and they're ready to go, they're old and they're ready to go. There's not much you can do. But yeah, that's a little pro tip. Sometimes I'll just go ahead and use my little Harbor Freight pick tools on snap rings if I'm able to get the right leverage. And I'm speeding it up and slowing it down throughout the video just to be respectful of your time, and so you don't have to sit through some of this monotonous stuff. I'm going ahead and vacuuming it out right now. This customer actually is a very clean elderly woman. Amazingly clean. I mean, this dryer is probably 25 years old and there was almost no lint inside, which is insane, because some dryers I go to, I mean, within 1, 2, 3, 5 years, completely packed full of lint. Insane fire hazard. Whereas this one, I mean, 25 years old, maybe more, and there was almost no lint in there. So that's just a reminder to you. Clean out your lint filter, the lint trap, clean it out. Make sure the vent to your house isn't that long. Okay, as you can see, the new blower wheel here, it comes with a new little clamp there. I don't know the technical term for it, but it comes with the new clamp. I had saved the old one, but I'm going to go ahead and use the new one. Essentially, the hole for the blower wheel is like a D shape, so there's really not a way to put it on wrong. You just line the flat part up with the flat part, and then you push it on. There you go. You saw it go on. Now, I will tell you right now, something that I want to make sure that I stress a little bit to you is you're going to kind of want to move that blower wheel forward and backward till it gets centered in between the two snap rings, because behind that blower wheel is another snap ring, and then in front of it, as we saw, there's another snap ring. So you can see me twisting it there, and I realize it's kind of scraping a little bit on the back plastic of the blower housing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this snap ring on, and then I'm going to kind of move it forwards just to get it centered, so that way when it's spinning, it's not scraping on the blower wheel housing. And here you can see me again using the pick tools to put this snap ring back on. I'd highly suggest you wear glasses. Alright, I will highly suggest you wear glasses with the snap ring, because I've had them fly across the room, and if you know, you know. Alright, comment down below if you know, you know. Now is what I was talking about, where I remove that clamp and I start jiggling it. I move it forward so that it's no longer scraping that back wall, and I want to get it perfectly centered. And I'm rotating it, making sure it's got good clearances all around, and it looks like it does. So we're going to go ahead and speed this back up for me to put it back together. And the reason why you see me taking a couple extra minutes on that is I really do not want to have to take this dryer back apart, because I've had it multiple times where that blower wheel and the blower wheel housing is just a little bit misaligned, and it starts scraping, and you went there for one noise, you fixed that noise, and now you got a different noise, and the customer's like, hey dude, it's not whisper quiet. Alright, I can't lay my head on it and take a nap. It's like, all right, okay, I get it. I get it. I mean, it's not going to be a silent machine, but I do get it. You know, you want it to be quieter. And so sometimes that happens where you get that blower wheel misaligned or too forward, too backward, and it starts scraping on the blower wheel housing, and then you got to take it apart again, readjust it. So I find it's best to just take a few minutes, try to accurately adjust it while you're in there, instead of just, hey, let's throw it together and then have to go back in there and take it apart later. You know, another pro tip, I don't know where we're at, I'm going to stop counting them, but pro tip, if you have a like a screwdriver gun, or like, you know, drill driver, whatever you got, set the choke on it low when you're drilling or when you're screwing into plastic. You can see this Milwaukee screw gun here, which I really enjoy. It has this choke on it. I've got mine set to like 5 or 6 right now, so that way it doesn't strip those plastic threads. You can see there that I moved it up a little bit when I go into metal. When I start screwing these 5/16 back into the metal housing, I do have to increase the choke, because just the resistance of the metal on metal sometimes will have it break too early. But yeah, hey, if you guessed blower wheel, then you were right. But honestly, I didn't know what it was going to be. Oh, also, when you're putting this together, this dryer isn't like some other ones that you might have seen on the channel or experienced. This one doesn't really have like hooks where you can hold on to that front drum support bracket. You kind of just have to hold it and put a screw in, and you kind of have to lift the drum up by the top lip of it. So it's not too bad, but yeah, so there you saw me. I'm checking the connections to the moisture sensor, making sure that's good, putting the wire harness back where it's supposed to go, connecting up the light bulb, kind of putting my tools away, trying to stay organized a little bit here. You know, this is a good point. Let me know down below, what are some of your favorite tools? What are like some of your mainstays? Oh, there's that picture. You remember we took that picture? I didn't even know what order these were in. So there you go. You pull up that picture you took. It's going to save you a lot of a headache. Yep, just go ahead and angle that. Get the top in first and then push in the bottom. You can see I had a little bit of trouble with it, but then it goes together. We just got 2 screws left, and then we're done. And don't worry, I'm going to let you guys hear what it sounds like now that it's all fixed up. Hey, also, I just wanted to go ahead and remind you guys, when you're pushing this dryer back, you want to make sure you don't squish the vent, because I've seen a lot where the vent, it's usually like this slinky type hose, which you'll see in a minute. You see how it is, and sometimes it'll collapse on itself completely flat. So you're gonna see me check this one. I like to push it in, check it again. Sometimes I'll even get like a broom or some kind of a stick and move it to the side, try and reorientate it just to help it a little bit. And I look back there again. This one actually looks pretty much like as good as it could be. Take a listen. Oh yeah, sounds beautiful. Man, she was so happy. Hey, well, thanks for watching. Hopefully this helped you guys with your dryer, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a great day.